What is up, YouTube? Alright, so today we're going to be setting up a new board. So I have that primitive board I got in the Primitive subscription box. About a month ago I got this. So I'm going to be setting that up. I already gripped it a few nights ago, just so this video didn't take too much longer. I have a new set of wheels to put on, which is awesome, because I'm still not the biggest fan of these Rictas. I got these Rictas a while ago and I'm not the biggest fan of them. But I'm going to keep them as spares, but definitely not the biggest fan. So I'm going to start taking this apart, and I was thinking about topics to talk about. Now, I've already told you guys about me being a bad kid, me doing drugs and drinking and things like that. And if you guys are new to my channel and never seen that before, go under my account and, under my YouTube channel and look up childhood stories. It's a 3-part series where I explain basically my entire childhood. So today I thought I'd be talking about career changes. Me basically changing up what I want to do with my life multiple times since I was a kid. And I thought I'd talk about that because one part is a little tough for me to talk about. It's a little rough. It's like a kick in the chest, basically. So, when I was 4 years old, I loved playing with army men. Just an average small kid. And if you had asked me when I was 4 years old what I wanted to do, I wanted to be a Marine. I would have given anything as that 4-year-old me to have been a Marine. Then we fast forward a few years, and I turned 8. 8 years old, I want to be a Marine, and I want to be a mechanic. 2 things I want in life, both easily obtainable. Now, something happened to me when I was 8. I will go back to when I get to a later age. Fast forward, almost 10 years later. Still, if you have asked me, what do you want to do? I'd tell you I want to be a mechanic, I want to be a Marine. I graduated high school when I was 17 years old, so I graduated a little earlier than most people. So I wasn't old enough to be a Marine just yet. I have to wait until I'm 18, because while my parents were understanding, like 100%, my dad used to say all the time, look, I wanted to give you a life where you could go to college and not serve, but if you want to serve, I understand. So he never made a big deal about it. He just made sure that I knew that I didn't have to do it. But it's something I've wanted to do. So, fast forward, I'm 17 now. I get accepted into a really awesome school for auto mechanics. And I attend. I do. That is around the time, I got my second year of college, when I'm 18 years old, is around the time when I started looking into me actually being a Marine. Joining up and being what I always wanted to be. Now, I planned on finishing my schooling, but I wanted to find out. And sadly, I was told this realistic thing. Unless there's a draft, I'll never serve my country. And that was rough. Another board for the pile. That was very rough to hear. To hear someone say, hey, you can't serve our country. Because, not to society, but to the military, I am physically disabled. Now, think about it. I skate, I'm an auto mechanic, and I work my butt off for hours upon hours a day, and you're going to tell me that I can't? Basically, I'm flat-footed. What that means is I'm missing the arch of my foot. So, that is one of the things that the military says you can't have to serve. Which sucks. Holy crap. I'm trying to take off one of my axle nuts. There it goes. Wow. Oh my god. What is on my board? Look at this. I don't know if you guys can see this, but holy crap. I mean, I'm a dirty guy, but where is this coming from? I took off a bolt. Whoa. It's like it's spring-loaded. So, back to what I was saying is, basically, I'm told by a recruiter that I will never serve our country. I'm flat-footed. So that was very rough. Very rough for me to hear. Very rough for me to accept. So I became a mechanic, and not including like all the BS you're going to deal with at a normal job, being yelled at because you don't sell enough or stuff like that. Besides all that, I love my job. My job treats me well most of the time. I get good, decent hours, and I make decent money. I might taking that back off. I make decent money, so I can't complain too much. That is not enough room. So I got the wheel situation figured out, and they're rolling great. These bearings are still holding up good. So what I was saying before is I do really like my job. It's not a lie. I love my job. And basically, to add on that is, now, when you ask me what I want to do with my life, or if people ask me, do I want to be a mechanic for the rest of my life, it's kind of rough to say yes now. Basically, if I had the choice, if I could choose anything I wanted to do right now, it'd be this. I want to skate every day. I want to make videos every day. I want to handboard every day. I basically want to be the new Sam Tabor, which I'm sure a lot of people have that dream. But in 100% honesty, he isn't that much of a better skater than me. Now, he has gotten way better than me over the years in the sense of he now can skate every day and more or less has a private skate park to skate every day. So when you get those things, plus hang around pretty awesome, good skaters, dirt. When you get to hang around like pretty awesome, cool skaters every single day of your life, you can probably get good pretty quickly. Just a notion there, like the idea is true. So if I had that opportunity, I'm sure I'd be a lot better skater than I am now, because I only get to skate at best twice a week. A lot of times only once a week, and it's just the nature of how it goes. You know, I need to make a living. No way getting around that. I can't just hope that doing YouTube would pay off in the future. I need to physically be able to pay my bills, which is very rough because my skating could be taken so much further if I just had more time. And as you get older, you guys will realize, or maybe you're old enough to realize now, time is the one thing you need. So when you're a kid and you have all the time in the world, enjoy it. So that is my goals in the future. Hopefully being able to kind of go legit with YouTube. So, to start off, I want to say, if you guys aren't yet, subscribe, please. It really does mean a lot to me. You know, watch my videos. Leave comments. I don't care if you guys hate me, and you leave a comment saying that you should do this because this is terrible. I will probably take your criticism into account. Now, the one thing is I do want to say, and this is not singling anybody out, because I've actually been asked this 4 times, I really enjoy doing YouTube. I do. I really, really enjoy it. I love learning new editing ways, and I love learning new tricks and stuff like that. So just, at least right now, I'm going to continue to edit all my videos. I have been asked by 4 people now, and if you guys are watching this, I hope I do not offend you. I just rather edit my own videos, because I am not good. I'm not that good at editing. So I try to add some things in to make up for it, and some edits come out good, some edits come out bad. Just kind of how it goes. So I'm hopefully someday in the future I'll be able to put awesome edits. Now, also adding to that, I will never ever be the person to add in a few seconds of songs just because I made a reference, or add in short clips of different things because I made a reference. Now, I respect that style of editing. It is just not something I want to do. I try to keep things as close to raw as possible. I do add music, so I guess, that's not raw, and I do add slow-mo, which isn't. But I like more of a bare edit. Just the truth. Oh, yeah. Screw those in tight. My trucks couldn't loose so easily. Alright, so we got one truck left. So basically the moral of the story is, if you guys love something, and it's within your means, I definitely say go for it. One of the things I'm hoping in the future is I can get a job with my father. And his job isn't glorious. It's not. He's a janitor. He is. But he makes really good money. He works for a college. The only reason I was able to go to college is because he works for the same college, Penn State he works for. But he works for a smaller Penn State, and I went to a smaller Penn State. But I got a big discount. It's the only reason I was able to go to college. So, this big discount helped me out a ton. And if I get a job with my father as a janitor, I will be making, truthfully, double that I'm making now as a mechanic. And I would have a set schedule, like a guaranteed set schedule. You're working from here to here, good. Which, that will add an extra day of skating. While not a crazy, multiple days added. Just probably one. So instead of, say I was off Saturday and Sunday, instead of just being able to do Saturday, Sunday, I could do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. With that set schedule. Because that means a lot. Right now, my schedule is nowhere near set. I do 10, 11 hour shifts. I do 7.5 hour shifts. I do them either at 6:30 to 9:30, sometimes 10, sometimes 11. So, the only thing I can ever guarantee is I'll be out before 7 o'clock. That's it. Which kind of sucks. So, basically, that's how my life has gone, in the sense of what I wanted to do for careers. If you guys were at all interested in that, we're almost done, so let's see if I can think of a funny story. Maybe a funny story skating. Okay, I don't know how funny this is. One time, me and my friend were going to skate this spot. And, he had an Element backpack. It was purple, I remember this vividly. We were going to skate this spot. He has a purple Element backpack, and I just had my white JanSport. So I have my backpack behind me on the straps. He has a specific strap for it on his bag. So they're both strapped to our backs. Not going anywhere. Like, you guys ever wore a backpack and slipped it behind you? It's a little difficult to wedge it out. Well, we saw a friend who used to go to school with us and then transferred across the bridge to the different school. And he screamed out our names, and we walked over, and we're talking to him. Now we're standing at a firehouse. I don't know if the place has a name to it, but it's basically like some of the best manual pads ever. But massive signs, no skateboarding. Simply put, any other sport is allowed there with the exclusion of skateboarding. And I don't know why. Basically, years ago, a biker damaged one of the filling ports. Like a lot of fire trucks, you're able to have a water tank on it. So they have like a little port there that you hook a hose up and you can fill the fire truck up with it. And a biker kind of whacked it and damaged it. And I don't know if someone blamed skaters or something, but that's the only sport banned there. Now, this friend of mine, he was with a scooter kid, and he was on a BMX bike. So, we go up and we're talking. And right as we're about to leave, we've only been talking 10 minutes, right when we're about to leave, a cop pulls up. And the cop just kicks open his door, and he comes out and he's screaming his head off. And we can't figure out why. Now, nobody's breaking a single law. And he comes out, and he's screaming at me and my friend. Says, you guys know skateboards aren't allowed here. You can't skateboard here. Freaking out. Pins me to the ground, puts me in handcuffs. Puts my friend in handcuffs. My friend went more willingly. Kind of just knelt down, was like, yep, I'm a skater, this has happened before. And slaps us in handcuffs. Now, our friend there, after he's done laughing, kind of says to him, dude, why are you arresting these people? He says, because they were skating, I was watching them. Now remember, like I said, boards are strapped to our back. So this kid stands up, and this kid is 6'8", 300 and some pounds, massive dude, towers over the cop. Looks him in the face and he says, these kids aren't skating. They never once stepped on their boards. So he kind of tells the cop, and I will testify to that. So the cop now is a little scared. We're already kind of loaded in the back of the cop car. He takes us down the block, the officer, throws us the keys through a little slot, says, get your size out of the handcuffs, gets out of the car, opens the door. He says, if I ever catch you riding your skateboards in Pittston City again, I'll have you guys arrested, because that's the law. So that was one of the weirder moments I had, because I was trying my best not to get aggravated and not like curse or something like that. My friend kept whispering to me, dude, relax, you'll make it worse. Right now we're not at fault, don't make it our fault. So I've been prosecuted before as a skater. Not prosecuted, but detained before multiple times as a skater. Most stupid ways. So I have a few fun stories like that. But the skateboard is fully done. Finally. I feel like that took forever because these wheels were impossible. Turns out you had to press in the bearings by cranking on the nut instead of just being able to put it on your truck and push down. Never seen ones like that. But, okay, let's go over this review. I have 52mm primitive wheels. Rush Bomber Blue bearings, or Blue Bombers. Favorite bearings out there, Bones Reds, you can eat it. The world's ugliest pro model, but I threw a planchette sticker on there, a primitive sticker on there, and of course I gotta rep the homies a hangnail. I got primitive grip tape, which I didn't know they made, with a poorly drawn Handboard Club logo. Thunder 147 lows. I've had these trucks for a while, and actually when I was putting them on, I just looked at them, and two of the bushings on this side are fully blown out, which is terrible. So I'll definitely got to get a new pair of trucks soon. But it is about 10:30 at night, so I do not have time to go skate. But tomorrow I'm going to go skate. Alright, so it did stop recording, but right at the end. So as always, guys, thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and have a great day. Okay, welcome to the bonus clip where I'm going to do a tray flip staring right at you guys and hopefully redeem myself. Oh my god. Why does it always take 3 tries? Whatever. Have a great day.